Hi there, Mark, Andrew, Giles and everybody from Pertons. Brintex have always been massive supporters of your company. I always like to think perhaps the amount of business you got from us increased slightly. You might remember that about 30 years ago I lived a couple of blocks away from when you had the works in Fulham at the back of the Charing Cross Hospital. I well remember often coming over to either place a small order or go and pick up some signage. One of the great delights was the fantastically warm welcome that you always used to give to me, whatever time in the morning I'd come, and also the lovely discussions we could have about Mark's most exotic sports car that tended always to be sitting outside. Anyhow, well done, and here's to the next 150 years.
Hello, Mark. Many congratulations. 150 years, it's marvellous. And such a wonderful family. I hope Vera's well, and Amanda, and also William. Only last week, he's the latest member of the family. June was in the hall, and she saw this young man walk past, and she called him over, and she said, "Are you William?" And he said, "Yes." She said, "Remember me to your father. My name's June." And we've known them now for 45 years, and they're marvellous people. This is a photograph in front of you of Bill and my old boss, Pat Marnie. Bill was wonderful to me. As soon as I arrived in the industry, he seemed to take me under his wing and introduced me to everybody I should know. And we had some wonderful times together, many laughs. I do miss him very much, and that photograph always travelled with me to every show I went to. So have a wonderful day, Mark. Congratulations to you all once again. Bye.
Thank you. Well, Mark, who'd have thought it? 150 years old today. There's Pertons, established in 1864, contractors, decorators, sign writers, still around to this day. And you're sharing an anniversary of 150 years with John Lewis as well. And also, by the way, the invention of the typewriter, something that you've managed to surpass. That the typewriter is now dead and buried, and probably many people watching this won't even know what a typewriter even is, along with fax and telex and things like that. Pertons have stood the test of time. I've been with Pertons, of course, all my life. I'm the result of a Pertons relationship. My father was at his father's company, Springvale, which became Beck and Pulitzer's, and he used to get the signs from Perton Signs, of course, at the back of Olympia. I met my mother, Vera. And I must say that, Mark, you've done a wonderful job. From the days when the company was run by my grandmother, your grandmother, my aunt and my uncle, you took over the reins at a very early age with the early demise of your father, Bill. And I must say you've taken it remarkably well, because you've had to contend with all sorts of difficult trials and tribulations, with the demise of sign writing in a way where it's all been computerised now. I can remember the days of 100 sign writers down in Phil Beach Gardens at the back of Earl's Court. I can remember the signs being transported on a cart between Olympia and Earl's Court. And I can remember so many of these things. I can remember Bertram Mills Circus at Olympia, where you did all the signs for that. Feeding lions, scrubbing elephants for the circus. And to think all the work you did. The signs in the past were done by hand. You did 18 London theatre fronts. You did the gilding on Hammersmith Bridge. What a contract that was. But you grasped it. You've moved forward with the times. You've taken to computers and printers and all that. And the success of Pertons is you, your personality, your sister, with Ken, with Giles, and of course not forgetting little Ray. You're a team to be remembered by, and you have all stood the test of time. You're all lifers. None of you have done less than 25 years. I don't think you only get half that for murder. So congratulations, Mark. Well done. Here's to the next 150 years.
I'd like to wish everyone at Pertons a very happy 150th birthday. You guys at Pertons Nothing is too much of a problem. All of my team here wish you all a really happy birthday. And I'd just like to say the business is such a terrific, friendly business of can-do people, which is what we love in the exhibition industry. And keep them rolling, keep helping us at the 11th hour, as I know you do. But enjoy this evening and have a terrific birthday party.
Wow, Mark and the team, congratulations, 150 years. I had no idea you were that old. I remember the first time I ever had anything to do with Perton Signs was you had some old shack at the back of Olympia, I think, that you were working out of. It was about 1987, and I came with the inimitable Bill Davis. Try saying that when you've had a few drinks. And we came to see your operation, and I just remember how impressed I was, really. And then I went on to be a client of yours, and I hope the perfect client. I always tried to give you at least 24 hours notice of those bigger jobs, and tried not to nag you when you didn't take stuff off site on time, on the breakdown and so on. All in all, you've been really good people to work with.
So, my first dealings with Perton. Mark Perton and I did a deal back in 96, I think it was Show 96, Gordon Holt's event, and it was selling panels to non-exhibitors, in actual fact, to give them the present of the show. Anyway, cut a long story short, Mark got on the phone and told me off for pushing my luck too far with the deal. Who would have thought that? Anyway, we resolved our differences, and it was the basis for a relationship that is still going very strong today. Perton have been so supportive of everything we've done, and such a magnificent company, and the achievement of 150 years is just stunning. I'd love to think that MASH one day could have 150th birthday. I won't be around, of course, but I'm sure Richard Armitage will be. He still looks exactly the same now, with all of us. Anyway, happy birthday, Perton. It's wonderful to be part of your celebrations, and thanks for the support over the years.
I have to say that I think Perton Signs are probably the best signage company in the business. You really, truly are, and I can't think of any other signage company I would ever want to use alongside yourselves, because you really are the best. Guys, I'm really sorry that I won't be with you on Thursday. I know you're going to have an amazing time, lots of shenanigans, lots of stories. I will have a drink or two on your behalf, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon, and more fun in the future. All the best. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, the greatest thing about these guys is that if you've got a problem, something comes up at the last minute, they really know how to deliver. I'll give you an example. We had an event last year where we had an exhibitor on site causing a lot of difficulties. He suddenly wanted to change everything. He wanted something new and special. So we took the brief, I called Mark, I explained what we needed, and he said, okay, I'll see what we can do. Sure enough, 90 minutes later, the van turns up, they unload everything, they bring it up, and it's absolutely perfect. We had champagne, we had smoked salmon, we had canapes, we had even little fish and chip bites. I mean, these guys, you know, when it comes to catering, they are the best in the business. So I would just say, Preeton, absolutely fantastic. Phil Perton, you know, Mark Kennedy, Andrew Thompson. I mean, they are absolutely so.
It's Perton Signs. Perton Signs.
Perton Signs. Okay, so yeah, signs. Okay, so they're the best sign people. Yeah, in the business, and fantastic 10 years so far. And
it's 150 years.
150. Sorry, yeah. Should we do that again? Hi Mark, hi Ken, and everyone at Perton. Best wishes on your happy day. And I was just thinking back, 20 years it is now since I've been working with you guys. That first conference at Haymarket that we did, I think, at Church House. And in all the years for conferences, exhibitions, awards, recruitment events, I realised that we've never ever looked for another supplier in the signage field. Why is that? Because you guys have been fantastic. You've never given me any reason to do anything else than pick up the phone and irritate you all hours of the day, knowing that you'll deliver on time and budget. So fantastic, thank you, and here's to the next 150.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Pertons.
Happy birthday